Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Salvo and I'm super excited to share with you my new adventure to South Korea. It is currently the day after a very long trip from London all the way here to Seoul, South Korea. We have finally checked in our hotel. Last night was a very late night. After a very long queue at the immigration, we finally got a cab and then we came straight into the hotel where we had an amazing night's sleep. Today's plan is to explore around Seoul. We only have 2 days in the big city and then we will be continuing our trip moving down to the south of the country. So I'm super excited to share this adventure with me. I'll see you shortly. We are now hitting the streets of Seoul. We're gonna be going to the first palace, Okseong. I have no idea if I'm saying that correctly, but that's where we're going. It is also such a beautiful day and it's currently 20 degrees Celsius and is the 11th of October and it's just so beautiful. Honestly, walking around these streets, everything's so clean, everything's so nice, so really excited. We finally enter the first castle. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it because it's so difficult, but it is just so beautiful. And also what I really love is the fact that how calm this place is, despite the fact that there are tourists. It's just so peaceful and there's so much history just behind us. The ticket was only around £3 per person. Additionally, if you're deciding to rent one of the traditional costumes, you can actually enter this place for free, which is actually a really nice thing to do. And there are so many foreigners actually wearing their traditional clothes. So now we're just gonna venture ourselves further. Let's see what we can see. We just finished to visit our first castle and now we're just going to walk a little bit up north. Hopefully we'll be able to find a nice cafe. I know that here in Korea there's so many gorgeous cafes, so I'm really hoping to see and find some. I'm sure we will have a lot of opportunities to actually try and drink some good coffees. Experience at the first castles, fantastic, beautiful scenarios and the buildings are beautiful. Now we're just so excited to just explore some more. This is our first day in Seoul. Temperature wise, to be October, as I said before, is amazing, 20 degrees. Going around in t-shirt, where in the UK we were already wearing jackets. For me is fantastic. But yeah, so let's just go and explore a little bit more. Guys, we just been stopped by some religious, it was a religious family actually, they were very cute. But what I felt really bad about is that they made a very young kid, probably 8 years old, reading the verse of the Bible, and then they just give us this, which was good. I mean, it was nice, we listened to it. They did not ask for money, so it was just like wanting to give us a blessing, maybe because we are a sin, I have no idea. But anyway, our tour is continuing. Just something that I wanted to highlight is how clean, how spacious everything is. It feels less crowded than Japan. It's just amazing, honestly, guys. If you have never, or if you're considering traveling to Korea, I mean, I know that is very early, we are just at the beginning, day one, but it's just so beautiful, so you definitely should do that. Now we are entering the Gyeongbokgung Palace. This is just like incredible as well. Super sunny, so many people, but at the same time, it's just so beautiful. So I'm gonna have a little wander here and explore and just absorb all this beauty. We are currently in Seoul, a district area really close to the main palace. and we just had a nice coffee at Boan Cafe, which was delicious. The chicken bun was amazing. So now we are venturing ourselves into this area. We're just gonna go and have a little wander and see what we can find. We just left the Seochon Hanok and now we are going to the Bukchon Hanok area, which is another of the traditional Hanok area here in Seoul. We found a road that is literally just steps, but is gonna be great, I'm sure. Also the view is gonna be fantastic. So I can already see from here behind me that we're going quite high, but I'm sure the view will be stunning. I can't wait to see what is up here. So we stopped at the Beauty of Joseon, which is a Korean brand for skincare. I've been buying their products in the UK and I was amazed how cheap they are here in Korea. Definitely, if you are buying Korean skincare product, maybe it's worth it taking a look because you actually save a lot of money. Good morning everybody. It's another gorgeous day here in Seoul, South Korea. It's currently day 2 after a long day yesterday, after having offloaded all of the videos on my computer. Then I realized that the quality of the videos were terrible. We went back to the Lotte department stores where I bought a new piece of tech, which I'm currently recording with. Today's mission, we were meant to wake up quite early, but I think this jet lag is taking over. So we overslept. We woke up at 10 a.m. So now we're just quickly taking a shower, getting ready to hit the ground, and then we're gonna go to explore the south part of Seoul. We want to also buy some tickets because tomorrow we will be moving all the way down to the country, and I'm super excited for this. Let's go out. We just stopped at Olive Young. I actually got some more creams. Guys, it's insane how cheap creams are here in Korea. Especially all the brands that I use in the UK. Of course, they're all Korean's brand, but it's just so crazy how cheap they are. Like, I mean, I've got one face wash and one eye cream. Just the eye cream is £20 in the UK, and I spent 11 for both. And also, everywhere you go, make sure that you bring in your passport with you every time you're buying something, because it's where you're saving a lot of money, because they're always asking you if you want to get your tax-free, and then of course the answer is yes. Now we're walking to the train station to get some tickets for our trip tomorrow, and we just walked through what I assume is a marathon. I think today there was the Seoul Marathon. We woke up a little bit too late to actually see it, but yeah, there's plenty of people, very active people that now are finishing. So cool. Right, we're currently in the station here in Seoul. One thing that I really love is that they do have a line just for foreigners. So whenever you want to buy your tickets, you know that you come in here and you're sorted. We booked our ticket for tomorrow to go to Gyeongju. The purchase of the ticket was super simple. The lady, super kind, actually could speak very well English. We reserved this ticket, 93,000 won. Everything's done. Most tickets, if you were buying them on the day, you might will be standing, but because the journey is almost 3 hours long, so we decided to just take a later train around 11 o'clock so we could sit one next to each other. So now we're gonna be going down all to the south of the town. We're going to be exploring Gamgam area and then also all the areas which we are super excited about it. Let's go. Right, so we just bought the card that it's pretty much the equivalent of an Oyster card. Now, in order to top up this card, you need to still get some cash out. As we haven't done that yet, now we're looking for a cash point so we can just top up this bad boy and then we can go and continue to explore. Okay guys, we got some cash. Now we're going to be using the machine downstairs. We're going to top up this card and then we're going to go all the way to the famous library. just stopped up our car. It's time to go and get the tube. Guys, we made it to Starfield, the actual shopping center where the beautiful library is. Now, a couple of travel tips for those who are traveling. Make sure that you download Naver app. Just gonna leave it here below because Google Map is not really working here, and also your location is not working here. Better for you to download this app so you will be able to navigate through train stations a little bit more clearly and a little bit with ease. But now we are just adventuring ourselves into the shopping center. Excited to see, finally, to see this massive library. I've seen it on social media and it looks so good. So I'm really looking forward to see that in person. I can see it. We made it. How cool this place looks like. Oh my god, there's books everywhere. The architecture is just so beautiful. Like, honestly, so pleased that I actually managed to come here and tick this box. It's actually really nice, really beautiful, very Instagrammable. In fact, there's tons of people actually queuing up to just take the good shot of themselves. There's everybody grabbing books and just look the fanciest stuff. And now that we tick this box, I'm just gonna go for a coffee, some lunch, as it's currently 1 p.m. So let's continue the adventure. Made our order. Now currently we got some kimchi that is always available to everybody. So if you like kimchi, you can just simply go towards it there and you can actually serve yourself. You have all the cutlery and tissues on one side, and food is already start coming. We had an incredible lunch in the mall. Kimchi tasted delicious. I had these pork cutlet rice with tuna and kimchi flavor. It was just really good. It's actually quite nice how sometimes simple things can be so good, and definitely I would recommend it. Price wise, we spent 28,000 won, not that expensive at all, even to eat outside. Now we are gonna be leaving the mall and we're gonna go to the famous K-pop street. We are gonna try to get a bus to go God knows where. I know that Andy is now leading because I have no idea where we're going. But I trust him, so let's go. It's something that I've seen, but I don't know if this is just isolated to the center of Seoul. It's all the buses, they've got their own specific lines, means that technically they do not get stuck in traffic. So this could be also a nice thing to know if you're thinking about getting public transport, that not only trains are good, but also the buses are really good here as well. Which is our bus. We need to run. We're currently walking in the K-pop Star Road, where you're going around, and depending if you know the artist, of course, you're taking the photos with this little sculpture there. So this area is also the Gangnam area, which is pretty much the equivalent of Ginza in Tokyo or Bond Street in London. It's actually very luxurious. All the top luxury brands are all here. It's quite trafficy, but as always, walking in the streets in Korea is very nice. They're very large, very empty. Might be because it's Sunday afternoon. But yeah, it's also very nice to just walk around. You can see all of the main flagship stores. And now currently we're looking for the BTS Gangnam-do, as is the only, it's the only group or Korean group that we know aside of the Blackpinks, which I don't think they do have one of their dolls here. So we're gonna be now walking down the street trying to find that. And we found the BTS Gangnam doll. Here we go. Okay guys, we just left the Gangnam area and now we are at Hongdae district, which is more a cool young vibe. Very similar to Harajuku, the hipster area in Tokyo. But here as well, they're very beautiful. Like, buildings are really cool. There's a lot of young people around. It's actually a vibe. So today is Sunday, which is really cute. They've got a lot of little stalls, a little market. And yeah, definitely this is a really good area to vibe. At the very cool vintage shop down the stairs. I will be leaving their Instagram account here below, so you will have that in case you're visiting Seoul. How cute this is with all the dogs' outfit. I'm sure that Tokyo will love one of these. We are walking a little bit further from Hongdae Street, and I have to say that this place is really cool. There's so much more people. There's also a lot of cool stuff. So there are dancers doing their, I don't know if they're doing their TikToks, but they're all trying to perform. And there's so many little restaurants and so many cute stuff. Honestly, I will buy a lot of stuff in here. Yeah, so we're just walking, we're just really enjoying our time here in this area. Definitely recommend it. From my point of view, this is so much nicer than what we were last night. But again, it's slightly further away on the west side of Seoul Center, but still classified center, so it's not, you're not going anywhere too far. So I definitely recommend you to come in this area because it's so beautiful. Found a little cute portrait place here in the same area where we are. Unfortunately, they could not take any foreigner cards, so I had to run to get some cash out. Now I'm just running back to meet Andy because apparently he's already in the queue and he's almost inside. Finally managed to get the cash. Now we're gonna return back into the place and we're gonna get our portraits on. Get our caricature done and it's so cute, so definitely I will strongly recommend you to do it if it's something that you like. Also, it wasn't expensive at all. It only cost us 7,000 won per person, so 14,000 won for both of us, and it was just so cute. Now it's dinner time and we're looking to go somewhere to eat. I really fancy tteokbokki tonight, so I really want to eat those. We managed to find a little restaurant where we can eat some tteokbokki. I currently ordered some grapefruit soju, which is their traditional kind of sake, and now we're just waiting to receive our food.
food is so good. Tonight, food is so good.
Okay guys, dinner was amazing. Honestly, it was delicious. Now we are currently leaving the area where we are at the moment. We're still planning to go to the music bar, the one that we tried to go last time, but unfortunately it was already closed. So honestly, amazing, great vibes. Also just realized that we forgot to go and see the N Tower. Was meant to be in our itinerary today, but we completely forgot about it. As soon as we got into the other area, we loved it so much. We decided to just spend more time, and then we had dinner, and then we got the bus, and now we're here, but we just completely forgot about this. Hopefully we will still have another night here in Seoul alongside the whole trip that we're going to be doing down to the south coast. We're still going to be having one more night, so hopefully I will be able to take you to the N Tower then. It actually looks promising because it's open. The main area, which yesterday was closed, these little shops are closing, but hopefully we can get through the 5th floor and then we can actually get to this place because it looks really cool and I really want to take you there, guys. I'm so excited because it looks open and it looks cool. It was just a great experience, so nice. We had a couple of drinks, we listened to a couple of vinyls, and it was just perfect night, especially after being walking around all day and just always constantly be active. Tonight was so nice to actually end up the evening like this. We chilled, we listened to some great music, and now we're just gonna head back to the hotel, ready for another adventure tomorrow. By the way guys, just another reflection. Whatever you look at, Seoul looks so beautiful. Like, it's such a beautiful city, and also another thing that really impresses me a lot is the safety. There's so many people still hanging around like at 11 o'clock in the evening, especially girls going out for joggings, things that you probably will never see in the UK unless you live in a very safe neighborhood. But it's just crazy how everything is just, it seems to be functional, clean, secure, super safe. It's definitely something that, you know, when you're traveling, it makes you really open your eyes, because sometimes at home you're even scared about taking your phone off because you're just scared about somebody robbing you. So we're here, it's just, I literally passed in front of our bench where there was just a girl on her own, just with a laptop under some trees, and you're thinking about these things will never happen back home. But yeah, so it's just so nice to kind of see these things, because this is how it should be everywhere in the world. Good morning friends, another great day here in Seoul. We have checked out from our hotel. This morning we took it nice and easy. We also went to the gym, then we had an incredible breakfast. We left our big luggage there, so they kindly offered to keep our luggage, as we're now currently at the train station, as we're ready to go to Gyeongju. We'll be spending one day in Gyeongju, and so we are super excited about this new adventure coming, and we will be going to Busan for 3 more days. I'm gonna be ending the video here. I'll be sharing more about this adventure in South Korea with my next videos, so at the same time you know exactly what to do. Make sure that you're subscribing to the channel, leave a comment, and I'll see you next week. Bye.